Okay guys, just a quick update on my boiler heating system. First of all, can I say thank you to everybody, all of you, with suggestions and helpful advice. You all mean well, and I thank you very much. So we are up and running at the moment. It's been 24 hours cutting in, cutting out, doing exactly as it should do. Really chuffed. I'm keeping an eye on things, but in my own mind I'm quite happy that things are safe and operational. So what was the problem? Well, initially it was the transformer that supplies the solenoid to the gas valve. Yes, it's a very old system, but there's not a computer, there's not a chip in sight, and you know, it's very debatable about efficiency savings of new things. It comes down to circumstances. But anyway, these are my circumstances. This had gone down. It was the primary that had gone down, and I had no idea what the voltage should be on the solenoids. I could find no info anywhere. I found another transformer, and as you can see, the winding gauge is exactly the same. Even the holes are the same width, even the number of laminations and the coils looked exactly the same. But this turned out to be about 12 volts, and I wasn't happy about that. I then found another one which gave me 16 volts, and I temporarily hooked this up and it did fire up the boiler, but I wasn't happy with it. It wasn't always shutting off properly, it wasn't engaging properly, and it so forth and so on. So I've now got another transformer in there which gives something in the region of about 20 volts, and I think 24 is probably the correct one. Now that would have been superb. Turn it up the right way. It's 24 volt secondary out. It even has its own integral fusing, and it's a lovely transformer. Unfortunately it was just too big to go into the box. Now I could have mounted this somewhere else separately and run wires, and in fact that would be a backstop situation if that situation arises. But I found something in between, and 20 plus volts is working the solenoid fine. So while I was about it, I spent a day on the boiler. I cleaned the gauze air gas mixture filters at the front. We have a nice clean blue flame, easily ignited. I've cleaned out all the dust and cobwebs. I've done a quick check in case I've removed or moved any pipe work for gas leaks with soapy water and so forth. I'm quite happy in my own mind as to the safety of this, and I shan't be upgrading to a new one. Hopefully it should see me out. Okay, so we're back to how efficient is it? Well, it may not be wonderfully efficient, but it's going to take a long while to recover the costs, and you don't end at the boiler. You then go on to doing the pipe work, which is old, then you go on to the wiring, which is old, and so these are my circumstances. I'll keep this whole thing going. So a great big thank you to you all. As I say, I'm quite happy with its operation. Being an old system, an old cast iron boiler that the flame goes in, and it's an open flue at the top, so it's got good gas ignition, flue exit, so there's no worries there regarding CO2. Anyway, I have a couple of detectors nearby and so forth. I am aware of safety issues. But anyway, just thought I'd update you on this, and I'm 99.999% sure that this is okay. So to all of you, thank you very much. Catch you later with some other stuff. Bye for now.